All right, guys, we are back with top 8 Edison format at Epic Cards and Games. In Hurst, Texas, we got Henry on the left playing Kristyasworn Vs Donnell Dnasty on the right playing Amaryllis. So this tournament was 3 rounds of Swiss, cut the top 8. Henry's going first, activates charge, moves Aaron, Celestia, and James. Already 3 Lights Horns and 1 Fairy. Henry actually lost round 1 and won round 2 and 3. While Donnell went 2-0, but then conceded the last round so that we could cut the top 8. Donnell strongly believes in the 1 seed curse, so he's always believed it since I've known him. He's like, I don't want to be the 1 seed and get knocked out by the weaker seed. So, yep, here we go. Now, who am I rooting for? Definitely Henry. I'm a big fan of Kristyasworn, and I want to see it get to the finals. I don't think it's ever won on the channel, except the only fairy deck I think was like the second tournament I ever uploaded on the channel. One. All right, so he mills. Now he's got 2 fairies and plenty of Light Sworn and a Necrogardna. Donnell opens his own charge, mills Miracle Furt, Lila, and Return. Return's not a card I normally see in Amaryllis, but Donnell likes it. And what else do I want to mention? So yeah, these two both have quite a few wins on the channel. Henry's got 4, Donnell's got 7, so we'll see. So Donnell opens the Lone Fire. Henry has Orange Light, but I don't know if he has another fairy. I don't think he does. So double Lone Fire into Titanial. Now, one thing I want to mention is for those guys who maybe been paying attention to this tournament, I actually did not upload the 3rd round because, I don't know, something happened. They kicked the camera or something. So, one of the players' screen was blocked. I just decided not to upload that match. It was actually Henry on the bubble against another Lightsworn player, Patino, and Henry won, but I did not upload that match. It's unfortunate, but we still got round 1, round 2, 2 top 8 matches, 2 top 4 matches, and the finals. All right, so 8,062. So Henry decides not to Necrogardna the Lumina and passes back to Henry. Henry's got Lila, Gold Sark, Card Trooper, and a few other cards. So he Gold Sarks. I say it's like all the time. JD is like the card that gets Gold Sark the most. That and Future Fusion are like top 2 cards. I wish we could do like a survey on Dueling Book and see what cards get Gold Sark the most. I'm positive it's Future Fusion and JD. Maybe Charge is up there as well. Solar Recharge. All right, so Henry summons Lila. Let's see if he's going to go for Donnell's back row. So Donnell's looking at his back row. Is it worth to protect the back row here? What else could Donnell have? Maybe he's got a Miracle Furt or something, so he doesn't really care. So he's willing to trade his Titanial to negate it. Plus, it also stops Henry from milling for Garoth and Lila, so it might be worth it to negate the Lila effect there. Yeah. Wait, he didn't attack? What? But here comes the Miracle Furt. Brings back Titanial, and here he decides to protect the Garoth. Maybe he's got a Celestial. He's got Heavy Storm or Heavy in his hand. Now, do you heavy him now or do you wait? Is the question, because he has Miracle Furt up. So next turn he can Miracle Furt, bring back a Lone Fire and get another plant out on the board. So, or you can hold it for the JD. It's up to Henry. We'll see what he decides to do. But he Gold Sarks another JD. Weird. It's like I told you guys, this is a card that gets Gold Sark the most. Yeah, we'll see if Henry decides to Heavy Storm Donnell here. I think he's going. Yeah, he does. He heavies him, and Donnell's going to chain Karma Cut. Yeah, he's probably holding that Karma Cut for the Judgment Dragon. My guess is what Donnell's game plan was going to be to Miracle Furt, Lone Fire, and maybe get Dandelion, because he knows JD. He has nothing to stop the JD. Even though he has Karma Cut, it's not going to stop the JD because of priority. But anyway, Karma cuts the Garoth. Miracle Furt goes. Henry's got like Card Trooper, Herald of Orange Light, and a few other cards. Glad to have Henry back. It's been a while since he's been at the local. It's just a lot of people kind of slowed down after the Ultimate Time Wizard in Austin. That's why our locals aren't as big as they used to be, which is unfortunate. All right, so now Donnell summons Dandy. Attacks into the Card Trooper. Oh, he can't run it over? Now Titanial attacks. And now here comes JD. No back rows from Donnell. Oh, he's summoning Amaryllis. But Henry hasn't taken any damage, so yeah, he draws for Card Trooper, adds the JD. Yeah, this is not looking good for our boy Dnasty. I think this is the no. Okay, recharge from Henry. Like Donnell hasn't been playing as much as he used to, but he shows up occasionally. All right, come on, drop the JD. Yep, here comes JD. Pay 1,000, so he's gonna get burned for 800, and Donnell's gonna get the 2 tokens. Now, will he pay again? It might be worth it because like then you leave Donnell at 32, especially when you have a normal summon, so you can summon any other monster. Yeah, I'm guessing he's gonna blow up the tokens as well, unless if they forgot to bring out the tokens. Let's see. Yeah, Donnell took 18 or what the heck? They got life points, so yeah, okay. Henry's at 62 because he took 800 from the Amaryllis burn. So he decides not to blow up. Okay. So I'm guessing this is correct. 44 to 79. Yeah, because Henry took 18, then 1,000, then another 800. Okay, yeah, this is correct. 44 to 79. So end phase, mills 4. Hits a wolf. Donnell draws. And here comes Miracle Furt. But what does that do for you? What does Miracle Furt do? I guess you grab back Titanial. But you know he has Honest in his hand, right? So he decides to Lone Fire. Oh, Henry's gonna Orange Light the Lone Fire, and he already Miracle Furted, so he can't normal summon. Yeah, he won't be able to normal summon, so Henry decides to Orange Light. Ooh, Donnell's playing Wind Control in his deck. And Donnell sets one. Will Henry just blow up the one random back row? So end phase, Amaryllis, draw. Here comes Kuwei. Okay, he has the other JD. Kuwei. Can he finish him off? Well, Tribute for Celestia, drop JD, right? Yeah, you're in a cold wave. All right, yeah, Donnell concede. So we are Henry takes game 1. 1-1 away from getting back to top 4. Or will Donnell Dnasty pull off the Legacy 2-0? On I don't know who's favored in this matchup is the question. I mean, Krystia wrecks Donnell. I mean, Krystia wrecks a lot of decks. It's one of the reasons why I like Kristyasworn. All right, so end phase, Donnell goes first. Lila mills Amaryllis, the Titanial, and what was the other card he milled? So he's gonna bring out the Amaryllis. Oh, it's Debris Dragon. I think Donnell only plays one Debris Dragon. If he can protect that Lila, then Donnell might be in a good spot. So Henry summons Trooper, mills Beckoning, Heavy, and Orange Light. So already one fairy. Also, Max Fairy Kristyasworn looks nice. But if I ever do play this deck, it's going to be low rarity. So here comes Karmika. Okay, that's good for Donnell. And then he discards Necrogardna. And then here comes Gold Sark. JD. Or charge or recharge. Depends on your hand. If you have like a bunch of wolves, you want to get recharge. If you have a JD already, then sometimes you want to get charge. So let's see. I think Henry drew his Necro as well. So yeah, his hand might be a little bad. So let's see what he decides to do. Charge, recharge, or JD. Aaron, what the heck? Okay, no, I was about to say. What do you want to Aaron back the... Okay, so yeah, charge. Charge makes more sense, right? In case you draw the Aaron or Lumina or whatever. Yeah, I mean, Henry's about to take a ton of damage. That's already 3,000, 47. That's 47 already right there. Now, it looks like, okay, that's pretty good. Is Donnell not afraid of his back row? So he mills Regeki Break, Miracle Furt, all exposing traps. We'll see. Is Donnell afraid of the back rows? So battle phase, but threatening roar. I actually think that card, that was pretty good. Because he was going to take, what, 3,049, 46, 5,600 damage. End phase mills 3, hits Lone Fire, Titanial. So 2 more plants for Amaryllis. Turn 1 on the charge. How many? Oh, yeah, you can see the Necro in Henry's hand. So he decides to normal summon Necro. Attack over Card Trooper. Now, Donnell has his own Necro Garden in there. So will he use it to protect the Trooper? A second card. Oh, yeah, he's being really aggressive. This card's trading. Donnell's signature card. Trading. Now, Henry sets 2. Come on, Heavy. He probably sided it out. Because, like, Kristyasworn, they don't really play real traps. A lot of times they go with Decree. So here comes Charge from Donnell. Mills. Hidden Armory, Lila. Oof. Did he mill his last target? He might have milled his last target. That's unfortunate. I think Donnell plays like 2 Lila, maybe 1 or 2 Raikos. So yeah, he's out of targets. He might have sided out a Raiko, which I don't agree with. But Donnell did it here. Did he mill for Trooper? I don't think he milled for Trooper. Yeah, he milled for Charge, but I don't think he milled for Trooper. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I don't think he milled for Trooper. I didn't see him mill for Trooper. I saw him mill for Charge. So, and then he's going to take another 800 from the Amaryllis attack. Now, Henry is getting charged this turn, but he's got 1 card in his hand. Maybe he has Beckoning set and he's trying to mill a JD, so... I don't know. We'll see, but I didn't see Donnell mill. Maybe he thought he milled because he milled for charge. Yeah, they're figuring out the life. I mean, Henry's got his life points there too. He's keeping track on pen and paper, so. And he's got a lot of plants. Oh, end phase, Amaryllis. Leaves Henry at 14. So even if he, yeah, this is like whenever Amaryllis gets you so low, it's hard to win. But Henry has the bottomless, so Donnell chose not to Lila before he dropped the Amaryllis. He probably didn't see. Yeah, he's still not popping the back rows. So end phase, he hits a dandy. Man, you gotta at least go for 1, man. Unless you thought they were both threatening wars, but after you already attacked, I don't know. I would have probably gone for 1. So here comes Henry with the charge. Aaron, Solar Recharge, Celestia, 2 fairies, 3 lights, or 2 fairies, 2 light sworns, 2 cards in hand. Maybe you go for Lumina, bring back what? Aaron, mill 6 cards. It all depends on what that last back row is. I want to see if he's going to come back to bite Donnell for not popping it. Even if it's threatening war, you want to get the threatening war out the way. What do you think, it's Jar? And as always, Donnell's going to complain in the comments that I'm too hard on him. Alright, so here comes Lumina. Discard Celestia target. Yeah, I think Henry's on 3 Celestia. So brings back Aaron. Attacks Trooper for 12. Donnell still hasn't. Does he still have that Necro he never used? He might let it go. Unless you really want to mill and get. So he's going to draw for Trooper. And now Lumina hits over a token. Well, Donnell finally popped the back row. End phase, mill 6. Most foolish, MST, Lila. Bottomless, honest, Raiko. So 1, 2, 3, 4 fairies now. Yeah, 4 fairies. So Lila, this time he does decide to pop his oppression. Okay, that's good. So Henry is playing more traps. Bottomlesses, oppressions, beckoning. So here comes Hidden Armory. Mills Dust Shoot. What's he going to grab? DDR or Mark of the Rose? DDR. I think he has Titanial Banish. So DDR, discard Plague. He's at 14, and yeah, just hitting over Lumina's game. 1 Honest is gone, so Henry concedes. So we are going to game 3. We'll see if Dnasty can pull off the legacy to move on undefeated in this tournament. Undefeated, even though he conceded. But Donnell actually beat me round 1. I think we went to 3rd game. Yeah, but he just What's crazy, I felt like no, I remember what happened. I faced Donnell game round one, and he almost threw game one against me because he walked into torrential when he was like complete control of the game, and I was getting cooked. And then he walked into torrential, but I still lost because he just overwhelmed me. All right, so he opens charge, most honest Celestia JD, so two fairies, one Lightsworn, adds Garrosh, so he must have the Lumina already in his hand. Summon Lumina, discard Garrosh, and he's going to mill what? 5 end phase. Yep. Let's see, mills a wolf, and then mills 2. Yeah, mill. Soul recharge, honest. So 2 honest gone. All right, that's good. No necro, so now you can no longer fear honest. But he already has 4 fairies in his graveyard, and luckily it's only 1 Lightsworn though. So Lila hits over Lumina. Yeah, this is not looking good for our boy Dnasty. If Henry's got Krystia, Celestia, oof. Luckily for him, he does not have. Yeah, luckily for. Oh, but if he would have set the beckoning, he would have had enough. He could have grabbed the Celestia back. Yeah. End phase mill Necro, Plague, and Miracle Furt. All right, some good mills there. Plague, Miracle Furt. All right, so he tributes the wolf for Celestia. I actually don't know how this works, Celestia with Garrosh, but I'm sure they'll figure it out. So he mills 4. Another wolf. Trigger Garrosh. I guess Garrosh triggers here. So he's going to target both back rows. Does Donnell have a Karma Cut or something? Yeah, you can still. I think I remember. I was like playing. It was this top 8. Who did I face in top 8? I'm trying to remember. Who did I face in top 8 at this tournament? Oh, yeah, I was sitting like kind of close to them. I was playing Robert, I remember now. Yeah, I was playing Robert because I thought he told me he was playing Frogs. And then when we sat down and played, he was actually playing Bayou, and he confused me. Yeah, I remember. I was sitting close to him, so I remember they got into this dispute. And Donnell chains Dust Shoot to the Celestia. Chains. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. He chains Necrogardener and then chains which I don't like this. Yeah, I don't like this. I think he really, really wanted to protect his Lila. It's the only thing that makes sense. So he chains Necro, chains Dust Shoot, and let's see, Henry's hand is Foolish, Beckoning, Card Trooper, and Jane. So he decides to get rid of the Jane over the Card Trooper, really? I don't know about that one, man. So now he's going to mill for Garrosh. And he's going to get Wolf. Mills Oppression and Lila. And draws 1. So he's got Foolish, Beckoning, Card Trooper. At least he already normal summoned, but... Yeah, so first attack's going to get blocked. It just is I get it, you were going to take a ton of damage, but man, I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like using the return there. You're giving up half your life against Lightsworn, which they can just hit you for 3k with JD, so I don't know. Would it have made a difference? Like, let's say he doesn't chain it, he's at 8,000. He can still block 1 attack. And it might have been the same thing. But at least this way he gets a second Necro, so maybe Donnell's right. I can see it. His hand is awful, though. He had to set a monster. Henry's got Card Trooper. Arcus? Oh, he could just summon Arcus if that's a right call. Oh, man, this is not looking good for our boy Dnasty. He has Beckoning 2, so he can grab Celestia again. He can grab Krystia. Snake Beckonings. Discards Foolish, Arcus. So he grabs JD. Does he have 4 names? Arcus, Lila, Wolf, Lumina. Yeah, he's got 4 names. You can grab another Celestia. You can try to drop Krystia. There's so many options here. How many fairies is the one thing that matters? 2 honest. He's only got 2 fairies, but if he tributes the Celestia for Celestia, That gives him 3 fairies, so he'd have to hit another fairy off the top. So yep. Maybe he's trying to if he nails another fairy, that's just oh, but he has the dandelion, saved him. Nope, one more. Heavy MST recharge. One more. Yep, there it is. So no 4th fairy. But you could drop JD, pay 1,000, right? JD Krystya? Oh, he needs to mill 2 for Garoth. Yes, okay. So he does not mill the other fairy, but he is going to draw 2 cards. Yeah, is JD Krystya game? Yeah, you just drew 2 cards. Just drop the JD, pay 1,000. He's got 4 fairies, right? Exactly. Honest. Celestia, right? Where's the Celestia at? Where's the Celestia he tributed? It should be in his grave somewhere. But yeah, if he drops JD, pays 1,000, that'll give him 4 fairies. Drop Krystya, that's game. Through Gores. So, oh no, but Donnell. Sorry. Donnell still has the Necrogardener. I forgot because he did that return play. So yeah, okay, never mind. This is worth it. I don't know. Maybe I'd still drop the Krystya unless you're trying to protect that back row. But it's Amaryllis. Unless you're afraid of like Lightning Vortex. This is not bad. I mean, what can Donnell do to this field? Yeah, this is not bad. I mean, Henry's in complete control. Yeah, he could have done the Krystya JD play, but turn 1, he Gold Sarked Aaron. 73 to 1,100. Come on, Henry. I think it's over for Donnell, which I was rooting for Henry. I love watching Kristyasworn. I actually enjoy watching Kristyasworn more than the pure Lightsworn deck because they just have more plays. More boss monsters, more bombs. They have Herald of Orange Light. I'm a huge fan of the deck. I just think it's inconsistent. That's why I wouldn't play it, but I've seen all sorts of different builds for it too. So it's a deck that you can innovate with. Like some people play more of a Chaos Engine. Some people play like a bunch of the Lightsworn Fairies. So another dandy. Man, Donnell loves to stall. He's just stalling out here. But he finally uses the Necrogardener. And he's going to run over. And he Karma. So he's trying to protect both his tokens. Yeah, he's going to hit all the Celestia. So, okay, this is good by Donnell. He's trying to get rid of the fairies in his grave. So that way he can't drop Krystya. 73-11. Another Gold Sark. See, this is like I love Gold Sark in my opening hand, but mid to late game is just so bad. I mean, Henry's in a dominant position, so it doesn't matter. But still, I really, really want to run Gold Sark. I ran it in my Vayu deck once for fun at a big tournament, and I took it out after. I was like, I can't draw this card mid to late game. I went to this big Edison tournament in Houston, Texas, and I was running one random Gold Sark in my deck. But here comes Oppression. And Donnell's showing the Titanial. It didn't matter. He has JD. If you tribute summon Titanial, he's just going to JD you. So it's not like you were losing anyway. So congrats, Henry. He's going to top 4. We'll see if he can get back to the finals. See, Donnell, you should have just played it out. You should have just played it out against whoever he faced. And then maybe you would have got a guaranteed spot in top 4. That's what I told him. Because at our local, we play until there's one undefeated. And Donnell got paired down the last round. So he's kind of like, I could just concede and we guarantee top 8. But he was like, nah. Or sorry, he could have just played it out. If he wins, he guaranteed a spot in top 4. If he loses, then we go straight to top 8. But he decided to concede. And I was like, you had nothing to lose by just playing. So it is what it is. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that match. And also check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name. Oscar Zelaya, one word, all caps. Yep, I'll see all you guys next time.